The fix has finally been working, and we certainly hope everyone's lost in their own world of flight simming. Many to discuss, lots to come from development updates to the marketplace. Let's see what's in store this week, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, as always, it's a true pleasure to see you here. Very often do we cover the latest on what's happening at Microsoft Flight Simulator. Make sure you subscribe for future releases. Let's go over the items at the marketplace, events going on at the community section, a freebie plus the latest in development, and what we can expect in the future to come. Weather is one section that can add to the experience, one of the areas that are dependable in flight simming to a great extent. There are many dependencies surrounding this aspect due to its complex nature. At the moment, live weather is not in its prime state. In fact, Jorg Newman has confirmed the issues which have been ongoing with it. Factors like aerosol density is something to keep in mind, as it hasn't been a part of the sim to synchronize with it yet. The same manner, humidity, both these areas haven't really been touched under live weather that can be rather more interesting to include in the future, which can take flight simulation to another level. Live weather is quite a large subject under this arena due to many dependencies surrounding it. Imagine if there was reduced visibility due to humidity and haze that hasn't been depicted in the simulator. This can add so much to the experience, as there are several regions of the world with different climates and weather conditions where flying isn't really normal, rather challenging with poor visibility, where some areas like Dubai, for example, that can have strong winds and storms with dust conditions where aerosol density can play a main role. Humidity is another area under the live weather aspect. There's so much more to cover in this area alone. The end of the year is what the team confirms on having a perfect state of live weather, and we really wonder on what to expect more in terms of variables that a user can have towards controlling these aspects or settings of visibility to keep the experience more immersive. These challenges cannot just be interesting, it's a learning experience on how conditions are and how well a pilot can be prepared in flight to expect different types of weather conditions from all over the world. Towards the areas of bugs, the next level fixes of the Garmin series will be followed during Sim Updates 6 and 7. The same way with the wind readings under live weather, night lighting is another area that can get more improvements. This would take some time. Now, Sim Updates are not really regular as the world updates, and it's going to definitely take time. Night lighting is another area that can get improvements, and hopefully we see in the future Sim Updates. Towards the SDK updates, the team have been constantly making sure to respond to feedbacks based off the latest fixes. Additionally, dev modes have seen progress with scenery editors and aircraft editors, making optimizations to be more seamless. The marketplace has seen steady growth with many to welcome. If you haven't tried the Husky yet, give this a try. The Aviat Husky A1C has been a breeze on its performance. This is one of a kind that's perfect for backcountry flying that comes with 10 liveries. A very interesting plane to take on your next bush trips. It's meant to be used as a short takeoff and landing plane. You should definitely give this a try. Towards DC design, we have the F14 Tomcat. We will be reviewing this shortly. The planned release date is the 19th of August. The devs are making sure that everything is in place before they call this a release, and we got the chance to try this. The American Supersonic is one of an aircraft that still keeps the audience glaring when it swoops right over at you. An aircraft with a twin engine, twin tail that is a variable sweep wing fighter aircraft. This is yet to reach the stores again. The version you're seeing here is a preview version. The planned release date is the 19th of August, and the set price is going to be $35. Towards the airports, MK Studios have confirmed their plans on the Fuerteventura airport. They've done fairly well over different airports, including the Dublin, that has grown some fan following so far. With this recent project at the Canary Islands, the team have been working this from ground up, a popular destination for most in Europe, getting frequent flights. It's an updated model of the airport from the elevation profiles aspect to terminals all the way to a quality mesh. Observing the screenshots, this appears like a highly detailed airport that looks lifelike. Towards another interesting studio, the Essendon Fields Airport, which is the YMEN in short, has been a recent development from Orbx. They're right now working on this. Now this airport can be expected to have great details, as this has been a preferred location for Orbx. and the airport was first introduced as Melbourne's main airport. However, it was overtaken by the expansion of the Melbourne International Airport. Plenty of activity goes on with frequent jets in and out, which also serves as a local spot for flying clubs. The screenshots look quite promising, and this is yet to be released. We'll certainly keep you posted on this. Before we go towards the numbers, a community of our own, a shout out to a handful of you: X Intenser X, Lee's Media, Manu Silverliner, Rock On, Forsec Shark Mister, Tricky, Richard Levine, Dan Newitt with a screen name Danny11 and D1 Anuj. Great support from you all, and we can't thank you enough for that. Speaking numbers, let's see what's in this week. Quite some growth from airports to sceneries to missions. It's incredible to see so much interest towards this platform, and it keeps growing. In regards to the community section this week, let's take a visit to the Caribbean this time, an event arranged by the Aussie Group Flights team. Mark your calendars for the 13th of August. The team plan on using the Cessna 205 Grand Caravan and do some island hopping. The plan is to cover some interesting spots at this location of the Caribbean. It's a group flight event, plenty to explore and meet new pilots. With the link that can be found in the description below, you can find the server details including the Discord server, settings associated and many more. The Freeware section of this week is here. The London Stansted Airport, which is the EGSS in short. A brand new airport with almost 2000 downloads, which was released this morning by the way. Quite a lot of features are included in this freeware, from high quality 3D models on the main terminal, satellite terminals, cargo terminals to the Ryanair hangar. It has it all. Well textured assets that include night lighting. The gates are functional here, which use default moving ramps along with ground markings that are custom with apron textures and taxi markings. This is quite an airport with a lot to deliver for a freeware like this, so take good advantage of this. Thanks to the developer again, Liam, for an accurately modeled London Stansted Airport. The link to this freeware can be found in the description below. We certainly hope you're exploring more places by now with the hotfix that came in last week. There's so much potential for this sim. Make sure to subscribe to get notified for future releases. We cover the latest at what's going on at Microsoft Flight Simulator. Until next time, take care guys.